Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and in this video we are going to talk about what is a data warehouse and its basic introduction. So the data warehouse is constructed by the integration data from the multiple heterogeneous sources. It supports analytical reporting, structured and ad hoc queries. So what are ad hoc queries, that we will discuss later, and it also helps us for decision making. In this tutorial, we are going to see all the necessary concepts of a data warehouse. So before proceeding, you should have an understanding of basic database concepts such as schema, what is a ER model, what is a structured query language, that we have discussed earlier in our SQL tutorial. If you are interested in that, just click on the I button here, which link to our dedicated playlist which is related to SQL. So the term data warehouse was first introduced by Bill Inman during 1990. So according to the Inman, data warehouse is a subject-oriented, integrated, time-variant and a non-volatile collection of data. This data will help analysts to take the informed decisions in an organization. So the operational database undergoes frequent changes on daily basis on account of a transaction that takes place. Suppose let's consider a business executive wants to analyze the previous feedback on any data such as a product or a supplier or any consumer data. So then executive will have no data available to analyze because the previous data has been updated due to the transactions. So the data warehouse provides generalized and consolidated data in the multi-dimensional view. Along with generalized and consolidated view of data, a data warehouse also provides online analytical processing, which is nothing but a OLAP tools. These tools help us in interactive and effective analysis of a data in multidimensional space. So this analysis result in data generalization and also data mining, that we will discuss in our upcoming tutorials. So the data mining functions such as association, clustering, classification, prediction can be integrated with the OLAP, which is nothing but a online analytical processing to enhance the interactive mining of knowledge at multiple level of abstraction. So that's why data warehouse has now become the most important platform for data analysis and online analytical processing of the data. So now we will go to the key points of a data warehouse. So the data warehouse is nothing but a database which is kept separate from the organization's operational database that we have discussed earlier. There is no frequent updating done in the data warehouse. The next point is it possesses the consolidated historical data which will help the analyst to analyze the business. A data warehouse helps the executives to organize, understand and use the data to take some informed decisions. And the data warehouse system helps us to consolidate the historical data analysis that we will discuss in a minute. So as we have discussed in the first point, the data warehouse is kept separated from the operational database. So data warehouse is kept separate from the operational data due to some reasons. So the first reason will be the operational database is constructed for a well-known task and workloads, such as let's consider searching for a particular records or indexing, etc. But the data warehouse queries are often very complex and they present a general form of data. The next reason is the operational databases supports a concurrent processing of multiple transactions. So the concurrency control and recovery mechanisms are required for the operational databases to ensure robustness and the consistency of a database. And the next reason is operational database query allows to read and modify operations, while the OLAP query needs only the read-only access of the stored data. And the last reason will be the operational database maintains the current data, and on the other hand, data warehouse maintains the historical data that we have discussed earlier. Our next topic is the data warehouse features. So here are some following features of a data warehouse. We will discuss each of them in brief. So the first feature is it is a subject oriented. So the data warehouse is a subject oriented because it provides the information around a subject rather than the organization's ongoing operations. So this subject can be a product or customers, suppliers, sales or a revenue. So the data warehouse does not focus on the ongoing operations. Rather than it focus the modeling and analysis of data for some decision making. Our next point is the data warehouse is integrated. So the data warehouse is constructed by integrating the data from the heterogeneous sources such as relational databases, flat files and so on. So this integration enhances the effective analysis of the data, which is done by the executive to improve the business. Our next feature is it is a time variant. So the data collected in data warehouse is identified with the particular time period. So the data in data warehouse provides the information from the historical point of view, as the data warehouse contains the historical data. And the last but not least, data warehouse is a non-volatile. So what do you mean by non-volatile? Non-volatile means the previous data is not erased when the new data is added to it. A data warehouse is kept separate from the operational databases, therefore the frequent changes in operational databases is not reflected in the data warehouse and the historical data will remain constant in the database. But you need to remember one thing, a data warehouse does not require transaction processing, recovery and concurrency controls because it is physically stored and separate from the operational database. Our next topic is the applications of a data warehouse. So as we discussed before, data warehouse helps the business executive to organize, analyze and use the data for decision making of a business. So the data warehouse are widely popular in this following field. So the first one is financial services. So many financial services needs the data warehouse as it stores the historical data which is then used by the executives for doing the analysis. The next one is a banking services. As you already aware that banking services needs historical transaction data to analyze it to improve the business. The next one is consumer goods. So as you already aware that the companies which provide some consumer goods will require the data warehouse to store all the important information such as the product information, customer information and so on to grow their business. As well as there are so many applications such as in retail sectors and in controlled manufacturing. So these are some basic applications of a data warehouse. So now let me discuss about the types of data warehouse. So these are the three types of a data warehouse. The first one is information processing. So a data warehouse allows to process the data which is stored in it. So the data can be processed by means of querying, basic statistical analysis, reporting using the tables, charts or graphs. That is called as a information processing. The next type is analytical processing. So the data warehouse supports analytical processing of the information which is stored in it. So the data can be analyzed by means of a OLAP operations which includes slice and dice, drill down, drill up and pivoting that we will discuss later. And the last one is data mining. So what is a data mining actually? So the data mining supports knowledge discovery by finding the hidden patterns and associations and again constructing analytical models, performing classification and the predictions. So these mining results can be presented using the visualization tools. So there are multiple visualization tools present which will represent the data in the more simple manner to get the overview of a process. So in this lecture we have seen what is a data warehouse, why we are using it. We have understand some basic key points of a data warehouse. Also we have discussed why the data warehouse is separated from the operational databases. Also we have seen the different features of a data warehouse such as subject oriented, integrated, time variant and non-volatile. Then we have discussed about some different applications of a data warehouse and the types of data warehouse such as information processing, analytical processing, and data mining with its basic information. So in the next lecture, we will start our journey to learn the data warehouse in detail. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and also ring the notification bell to get the latest updates. Thanks for watching.